Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another Oxygen Not Included episode. In our last episode, we got started here, and we have a few dupes. We have 4 at the moment. Devin has a 6% stress, which isn't a big deal. We're working on some research, obviously, and I guess it's close to bedtime now. A lot of junk here, and what we're trying to do is get the oxygen under control. Because as you see, it is not under control at all. Power is fine for what it is. Temperature is fine for what it is. And then materials, there's a lot of materials everywhere. No rooms yet, obviously, because we don't have the proper stuff for them. We have a bathroom here to be swept. Down here is going to be the drop-off. Eventually, this is going to lead over to here because the issue is we need algae. And algae are a big problem right now. So I actually want to up this to here as well, because we have to get all this algae. So I'm going to fast forward real quick here, and hopefully, this is obsidian, we can't get any of that stuff right now. Let's see, we have all that stuff, which is fine. Alright, so breathability is at 29%, so that's not very good. But they're going to get all this cleaned out, and then once we get this algae, we can start pumping some oxygen, because we have none at the moment, which is not really the best thing. I'm going to put another one of these here. I'm going to put some power pipes, or power wires. Once we get this cleaned out, this oxygen will rise, which will help. This won't sink anymore. The carbon dioxide, I mean, this is breathable, barely. We want it to be either blue or that light blue color. So once we get... Yeah, I know, we're not making oxygen. I know. Actually, want to get this cleaned out. And then I have, this is going to flow down here, which these... Yeah, this might be a problem as well. I want to try to get these out of here first. Actually, I want to get these out of here now. They're holding their breath and everything, and the water's... polluted water's coming down. But I want to harvest all these things. That's the biggest thing right now, is to get all these things harvested. And then I want to move all this debris into storage as well. Yeah, we should be okay. Top priority. Oh, storage unavailable. Are we full? No, there's storage up here. It's under all. We're okay. It's just they have to get to it first. Alright, we're going to build this across. All we need, the biggest thing right now is we need the algae. Obviously, because we have to start pumping some of this. I can actually up the priority of this to 8 as well to get this built. These little freaking pips running around. I just don't want to lose all this stuff, because it's actually... I wonder why it says that. This should accept all. All. Or there, all. There we go. Now it should be able to accept all that. Okay, so this is fine. I'm not worried about this. These things are they going to drown in here? No, they're just the seeds. Okay, that's fine then. I can put this back down to 9. I don't need this to be like that. But we do need to get the algae. The algae is the big thing here. So I'm kind of digging all this out. I don't really want the slime, but you kind of get what you get, right? So, which is fine. I mean, we're okay. This is a big cesspool down here, which eventually this will be the bad water storage. I mean, this would be a nicer one because it's just square like this. But we need algae, and we have a bunch of algae now. So we need someone to operate this. Who are we doing with operating? Do we have anybody? Oh, we have a couple people operating, but they're not really operating, I guess you would say. I need to make this a priority right now. So, oh, well, they'll sleep, and then they'll get up, of course. Colony achievement. What achievement did we get? We got to pay the bills. Use a dupe. Oh, we got 2 of them. Outdoor renovations. 1 toilet. Awesome. We got a bunch of achievements then. That's great. So, yeah. So, stress is a bit of a problem. It's because of the oxygen, which is not... That was actually not bad right now. This will continue to flow up. Wow, this won't flow down and up, but it'll eventually will flow up, and then we'll be fine. But we also are producing right now. These have to be top priority for sure. Because as these produce oxygen, look at that already. We're getting better oxygen flow in here. I want to kind of leave these. I want to have, let me see, what's our research at, by the way? Okay, we're not doing any research for some, do we not have any research desk? I just don't think we have anybody doing research, right? No, I guess you could do it. Because you're just our digger, and then, or our builder. They can do research. The next dupe we get, I think we have to do someone with research, or at least some science ability. You have all these things that I want to try to, oh, these are so good too. Because they're emitting oxygen, right? Kind of. Alright, this is okay. Oh, this is great now, look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to put another oxygen diffuser, probably right here. That way the power connector is literally just one line. And then I probably should put one up in here. And then we always have to hook the power up. Which, I mean, we'll do this a bit nicer, like, you know, another time. So this actually should just not go to that. This can go to 9. This has to go to the threshold of 30. And right now it's at, like, 100. So that's fine, actually. Alright. Oh, now we're doing research. Awesome. Food source. We have tons of food right now, so I'm not worried about food, honestly. We're not cooking food, obviously, yet either. Fresh water is still good. As long as this doesn't get polluted, we're fine. And it's not, of course. The gases. Alright, cool. So we're actually digging a lot of this out. So we might as well bring this all the way like that. And then maybe this and like that. And then that should be enough for now. I would like to get... Oh, we have most of this stuff is cleaned up. Okay, good. So debris, which is fine. We'll get this all cleaned up as well. Because once we get some research done, which we're working on the research... How far are we on the research, by the way? Halfway. Okay, good. Good. We have a lot of liquid stuff, a lot of stuff to clean up. Which, I mean, I think it's just inevitable that there's just stuff everywhere. So, the pips, default downtime, food source... Yeah, okay, we're fine. We have tons of food right now. A nutrient bar, excellent. We're eating the hexalin fruit. I think that's okay, right? I mean, it doesn't say that it's not. Alright, cool. So it's the next day. We're at 19%, which I don't like. So Devin's stressed out. Why is Devin so stressed out? Let's just slow this down. Oh, because he likes it dark. Alright, so maybe what we need to do is move him into his own area, which I hate doing that type of stuff, but it might make sense. We'll just top priority these things to get done. Because if he's not sleeping, look at his stress. It's at 18%. It's just because it's too bright. Because the stupid shine bugs flying around. I mean, this one's elderly, so it might die soon anyway. But yeah, I mean, he's okay now. But where's the light at? Isn't there a light? Light. So if this comes over to where he is, he doesn't like it. Obviously. Oh, let's get that back. Deconstruct, and then this is obviously going to be. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to speed this up real quick. Just to get it done, then it's done, you know. And we can assign this to Devin. And that can just be deconstructed. Okay, cool. So his stress should definitely go down now because those things won't come in here because of the door. Research is getting up there. Oh, we have a... Oh, we have someone skilled up. Oh, 2 people. Camille. So Camille wants to do digging, but... Oh, yeah, she's in excavation, so we definitely want her to be doing digging, and she can have the hard digging hat, which is going to be good, because she can dig harder things now. And we have Otto, who is doing... He's just into strength. He gets a bonus... No, he gets a bonus for... It's just a tidying strength. Strength. Yeah, okay. All he wants to do is strength. So let's just let him do strength. Max isn't anywhere near getting anything yet. And then Devin is... We need to get this up. Okay. Well, we got the skill up, I guess. Max is getting close. So that's 115 XP. Okay, good. We're good then. Devin has his own room now. Alright, so this wants to not actually be set. This actually has to be set that way. So that way when they come out of the toilet, they will they don't need to wash their hands going into it because that doesn't make any sense. Look at our oxygen levels. Awesome. This is exactly what we needed. All the this is eventually will all flow down into here. This is slowly but surely coming up. Our oxygen levels are pretty good right now. Food refinement, still have tons of... That's right. So the hard stuff, which is aluminum, I think we can dig this now. We can, which is great. Okay, so let's... Why won't it let me harvest this? Oh, there. And then I want to... How do I go uproot? I want to uproot this stuff. And I want to get all this out of here. And I want to get all this dug out as well. All this needs to be dug out. How big do I want to make this? 1, 2... I think it's 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, so we're good. Okay, we're fine here then. So once these get cleaned up, then I'll continue making the wall. And do we want to come over any farther? Where's the temperature overlay? Actually, we can. I want to get to the mealworm as well. So yeah, we want to dig all of this out. And then all of that out as well. In time. Like, there's lots for them to do still. So we definitely have... Alright, I'm just going to pause this here. Oops. Nope, I want to cancel. Actually, I want to cancel all of this because we want to put another shaft in here. So this is going to be a ladder system here. I'm not sure if we should have it 4 wide or not. But, this should be sufficient, I think. Let's just put a shaft... Oh, not there, obviously. That's not right. And then the bases can start being built here again. Something like... I mean, I like doing this to keep the spills, but it doesn't help with the oxygen. But I think we're okay. And that'll go like that. And then they'll get to this stuff as they get to it. I'm not too really worried. So Devin is still stressed. All right, so we have a printable or dupe ready to go. Let's see what we have offered. Then we're going to check the science in after that. So a pufflet egg, 3 actually. Tidying, okay. We need someone that's into brine. We're not there yet. Okay, usage of sick bay. Usage of machinery, okay. So this person could be the tinkerer or the machiner. So this is fine. That's fine. So I think... I mean, this is 10 strength, though. So again, this is carrying capacity and tidying speed. They start with... They could do cooking. And they have tidying strength. So plus 75, 120. And this is a plus 10. This is fine. This is... fine. Ugly crier. That's not a big deal. I don't want... So I think we're actually going to go with this. This is good too, but I think this is more beneficial for us. So in hindsight, I should have just left this cot alone. Where was it? This one here. But we'll get this built real quick. Actually, let's just build it really, really quick. And, alright, so skills, this person... Alright, so Max has a skill now. Max is our construction, so we obviously want to keep him doing construction. And then we have Abe, who's going to be doing strength. Look at that, though. What does that mean? Oh, it means they've mastered the cooking. So they already have cooking 1, but they get a bonus if they do tidying, which... plumbings might be good eventually. So these are they get a bonus if they do this. Cooking. Oh, okay. So I don't want that thing. I don't want a morale deficit. We got to keep the morale because it has to be the numbers. The both bars have to be the same. So any one of these is fine. This is actually a bonus. So we're gonna do tidying. But we can give them the grilling hat because they're going to do cooking. But I'm just going to go into here, priority. And so Abe is the newest one. So they're obviously going to be up on tidying, up on supplying, storing, good. And then I want them to also... What else do they have in? Cuisine. So cooking. We don't have any cooking yet, but we'll get to it eventually. I think that will be good. So we can speed this up now. Devin's... Yeah, okay, so this is going to be Abe's cot. Perfect. Alright, they're just going to keep doing this stuff here. Wait for them to get out of here. Because I think what I want to do is move this stuff out of here. I wonder why I can't build that. Interesting, they won't let me build it. But they'll get to all this stuff when they get to it. Like, it's not a huge rush, I guess. Alright, let's see. Research complete. Devin's stress should come way down. The stress actually... Net stress. Okay, good. So net stress is back. It's going negative, so it's going down. Alright, good. Okay, so research is complete. Let's just slow this down a little bit. Research is complete, so now we have a compost, we have a ration box, planter box, and we also have algae terrarium. So these are good. Because they don't require power. Grow planter box, but then eventually we can get to here. So I want to see what seeds do we actually have right now. Diagnostics. I want to see what seeds we have. We have we don't have any meal lice. Lumber. We have 900. Let's just we can let it go. I just want to see what seeds. We have mealwood seeds. We have oxyfern seeds. So okay. So I think what I want to do as well is get some. Where is it located? It's under food. Oh, planter box. So I want to put... I think I want to put a planter box here. And then, I want you to get those tiles. So composting reduce polluted dirt and other composting down into dirt. So that's going to end up going over here eventually. Because the toilet's going to be... All the toilet stuff is going to be moved over here eventually. Food is a ration box, which we're fine with because we actually have a ration box here that's like nothing's in it. So algae terrarium. Okay, so let's see what the difference is between these two. 40 grams per second. Okay, so these are much better, but they use so much more. So this uses 550 for 5. So it's almost like it's 1 to 1.1, and this is actually better. But oxygen isn't terrible right now, so I don't want to go crazy putting that stuff down. I mean, this is polluted oxygen, but it's still breathable, mostly. Alright, they'll get to this stuff when they get to it. I want to move all of this debris out of here. And then I think I can build... Oh, because this must be in the way, I guess. So how's our research going, by the way? Are we up to, or at that? Okay, so... See, these aren't moving because we're at... I mean, we're well below the 30% threshold. Oh, let's just see. Do we have debris that we can move? I mean, we do. We have, like, everything's debris at this point. Everything's debris. What is the problem with this now? Oh, maybe that's why they're not emptying it, because it's just polluted water. Oh, That's probably why then. I'm not sure why I had to reset that. So what I'm going to do, I want to get the science done so I can start getting... let's up this a bit. This is fine. This is fine. Because I have so many plants here. Like, I got trees we can grow. But all these things have to be grown in something. Because we have lots of seed. We have mealwood seeds. We have mirth leaf. We have oxyfern, arbor, acorns for wood. Oops. Oh, it just tells you... Oh, you can pin it. Okay, I see how it works. I'm sure what this is for. This is a graph. I have thunder, free cheese. Okay, so we want to get all this stuff planted to help with the oxygen. Well, for food, basically. Food we're still fine on because they're eating the hexalent fruit. Which I guess they're finding that from here. Yeah, so we want to get hexalent. Do we have hexalent? Hexalent fruit. Now, can we... Can you uproot this? Yeah, I think we want to uproot the hexalent fruit. Eventually, you want to uproot this. This is slime down here, which is not the best. I want to uproot the hexalent fruit so I can plant it. Uproot this one. Uproot. I mean, I want to uproot literally everything. Can I... Is there a... So there's not a uproot. Because this has to go like this. Because I don't want to auto harvest yet. I want to uproot all these things. That way I can start planting them. See, there is no uproot command. It's just like, unless I'm missing something. So I just want to uproot all of these things. I want to get up here. How we can start harvesting these things. Let's dig. Actually, you know what? Because we're... Let's just dig all of this out. Yeah, that's... I don't want to... Okay, this is fine like this. I want to uproot all these things. And then these are... Alright, these are... Okay, these will all get done eventually, which is fine because we have our sleeping area here somewhat. We have a lot of debris everywhere, which is fine. Is this research finished yet? No, it's not. So who's actually doing research? Mind you. Not many people, huh? That's okay. Do any skills available? No, we don't. Alright, so our next dupe obviously has to be someone who does research, which is in 2 days. 2 cycles. Alright. But look at our stress is back down. Devin's stress is actually fine now. Let's speed everything up. This is red alert, which means everybody will work ignoring their needs. This is still fine here. We can actually move all this debris. I just want to get all this cleaned out of here because I want to set up a growing area. But we have to get the research done first. How can I just like force that to get done? I'm not sure how close you are on research. At 5. I kind of just want to force it to get done. That way it's done. Yeah, resources, oxygen diffuse. Do we not have any algae anymore? No, we gotta have algae, right? Oh, we have 0 algae again. Shoot, okay. Let's just bump this back down to 9 then. So algae is the problem once again. So the question is... This is all algae. Okay, this is all algae. We're going to dig all of this algae out of here. Like the slime, I don't really want the slime, but I can put... I should be able to... Oh, I can't build them on top of those things. I can do that. There we go. These want this to be top priority tomorrow. Because I want to move all the slime out of here. Because I want to move all of... Where's the slime? The slime out of here. Can I copy... No, that doesn't work. I want to get all the... Where's the slime at again? All the slime out of here and all the slime out of here. So there's no... I'm not sure where they're storing the slime then, but I want to store the slime down here. So let's just get these built right now. This is going to be for... slime only. And this one's, this one is going to be for slime only. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, good. That's fine. I know they're holding their breath down here. The meal ward, yeah, we have a lot to do, but our stress is all the way down to 0 now. So that's obviously a big positive for us. So we just have to just be careful with all of it, obviously. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We just have a lot more work to get done, obviously, but that's okay. We'll be perfectly fine. Alright, they're eventually harvesting all of this stuff. Harvest, harvest, harvest. And move all the debris, of course. All the debris, all debris, all debris. But we need the algae because we have, like, now we have some algae. But it gets used so quickly. But how are we doing oxygen, by the way? Look at this. This is awesome looking here. So how's our research doing? 13. Awesome. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to call it an episode here. There's a lot to clean up, which I know, but next episode, what I want to do is I want to get this research done, because what that's going to do is it's going to unlock better food, which will obviously bump up morale. We can have a mess table for each person to have a little bit of a dining room, and then we can have the farm tiles going. So the idea is to move the bathroom is going to be eventually, well, actually, this could actually stay here. This is not in the way. The sleeping area will have to be expanded upon. But I think what I want to do is have up here be the area where we do all the crops. Or at least a bunch of the crops anyway. We might have to have a bunch of different areas for crops. This will be where we cook our food. And the mess tables will be here like a dining area. The cots are still fine. We get someone in, what, 2 cycles? 1.2 cycles. And yeah, I think that's a good plan. I mean, obviously you have to start working things, bathrooms, medicine areas, but you know what? As long as the stresses are low and sick duplicants are low, and we have tons of food, because this Hexalin fruit, which is awesome, by the way, we just want to keep planting and planting and planting and planting that as much as we can, because they're eating that, which is awesome. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and yeah, stay tuned for our next episode of Oxygen Not Included. And hopefully we can get some farming going and get a dupe that just does farming. Because right now we don't have anybody who's 100% into farming. I mean, Devin is, but he's a bit kind of in between right now. Machinery, excavation, strength, horticulture, or agriculture. I mean, so we might bump him into doing the agriculture, because he has these already done, which is fine. And then obviously decorating, we don't want decorating, and then digging, and then farming. We're not quite at farming yet. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time in the next Oxygen Not Included episode. Take care now.